What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Sixth Martian. Hope y'all having a good day today. If y'all not, make sure to RKO the motherfuckers that's making it bad for you. But something I want to talk about today is something that's been bugging me for a while. I brought this up before, and I don't know why, but I just have to bring it up again. I'm getting sick and tired of these Marvel and DC comic events that are swearing up and down. They're going to change everything about the DC. They're going to change everything about Marvel. They're going to be this big thing that's going to have ripples for years and years. And honestly, it gets either fixed or gets not important literally by next summer, you know? A good example to me will always be Dark Crisis, right? So to have ripple effects and everything, I damn near feel like we've fixed everything from that, you know, just saying. Marvel, damn near every other event, I feel like it gets fixed or barely talked about, you know? So it's just, I don't know, bro, it's just a lot, because it's a lot to keep up with, you know, because now mind you, I don't mind these events when it lasts. Like, for instance, I was so excited when Imperial came out. I thought Imperial was dope. Then we were getting comics based off of the thing. Like, we're getting the Nova. We were getting a new Guardians comic. I think it was called Imperial Guardians with Darkhawk in it, which had me so excited. But then I'm hearing Nova just, like, ended. And I don't know what's going on with Imperial. So it's just a lot of things where I just feel like, hey, like, Marvel's and DC too. I'm not going to act like DC's any better. They just like, oh, hey, yeah, no, let's do this, right? It's going to be great. It's going to be the best thing we ever do. This is going to make us so much money. And then they backtrack and like, hey, never mind. Like, I really get frustrated with that, especially when I'm investing all this time into these comics and investing into these events. Like, for instance, I stopped going to my local comic store like years ago. Now I just buy comics online, or I go to Global Comics. Like, I love Global Comics because mostly I read non-DC and non-Marvel stuff. That's where I'm at mostly. That's where I'm at. Or I listen to Comicstorian. I listen to Dope Spill Comics. I listen to Keeping a Comic, Comic Icons, Comics Explained. I feel like I'm missing one here. Comic Breakdown, and I feel like I just keep up with them. Oh, and Cape Joel. I feel like I just keep up with them lately. I just feel like it's been to the point where I feel like I'm investing this money into comic books, and it's like a spit in my face after a couple years. Like, for instance, Punisher. Let's talk about Punisher, right? Punisher, like, when he was part of the Hand, he gets sent to Weird World. I think it was Weird World, something like that. At the end of it, we don't ever hear about it ever again. And now he's back. And now when he's back, it's like, oh, now he's somehow they're controlled by the Punisher. Sorry, controlled by Kingpin. Oh, now he's not. And it's just it kind of bugs me. It really bugs me, guys. Because, I mean, listen, I believe that when it comes to comic books, we should always, like, you know, like, support them. Because I love reading comic books. But I just feel like I'm sick and tired of feeling like I'm not getting, like, the quality. You know, especially in this economy now. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I gotta focus on gas and food before I think about even my hobbies, you know? Like, I was able to get Crimson Desert, by the way, just because I realized I had fucking PlayStation Stars I have never used, and I just found out I can use them. And so yeah, it all added up to me buying Crimson Desert technically for free. But, by the way, that game is so amazing, y'all. I don't know how to say it, but that game is just so addicting. It's amazing. But when it gets to these, like, I remember when it used to be where comic events used to feel like more of, hey, when this comes, it's going to be a big thing. It's going to be one of those things where it's going to make a whole bunch of ripples, ramifications. And now I feel like we barely get that, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, there's some stuff we get that's like, there's stuff that gets singled out and it gets to the point where it becomes like a permanent status quo. Like, for instance, I want to say Kane in Spider Island, like back in 2011, I think it came out, where Kane technically put on one of the Spider-Man costumes, helped out, then became Scarlet Spider. Big thing right there. Or Crisis on Infinite Earths back in the 70s or the 80s, where like Barry died and Wally became I miss one of those ramifications like that. You know, Spider-Verse, some ramifications. Now we got a whole bunch of Spider-Verse comics. Like, there are things that we get, but I just feel like it doesn't live up to where, hey, this will change, that will change. And I understand we always want to go back to the status quo, you know, play it safe, stuff like that, but it's rough, you know. I believe it was Doomsday Clock where we got a hint of a potentially of a like in 2030 we might get a new DC Marvel fucking event, which is crazy now because look now, guys, like we're literally getting like DC Marvel comics back to back, like, and it's great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the Batman, Deadpool, Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, like those comics are awesome. I love them. And I'm glad we're getting back to where we have these crossovers, because these crossovers are amazing in my opinion. And I can't wait to see if these are going to add us to getting a event together. Like, I would love to see a new event. I would love to see this, what do they call it? The Secret Crisis. I would love to see it. And I remember, I think it was the House of Brainiac, where I thought it said something like that, where it said the Millionth World, the Crisis Gauntlet, and it made me think, is that part of it? And I know it probably got sorted out, but I just wish we see more things like this, guys. You know what I mean? Where like these ramifications, like we see them directly what's going on. Like for instance, what I loved about DCKO, and I'm loving it right now. Superman's gone. Now his sons and his clones are all, and his alternate people are taking over as Superman. I love that whoever had Dark Side energy or the Omega energy is doing stuff with it. Like, I feel like DC does better than Marvel when it comes to their like after events. I think the only one recently from Marvel I can think about was when Miles Morales was a vampire for like 3 to 4 issues. That's one thing I can think of. But let me know what you guys think. Like, when you guys hear about these Marvel and DC events and see that things might change or might not change, let me know what you guys think. Does it irritate you? Does it frustrate you? Or do you just be like, you know what, I'll buy it and we'll just keep going? Hope you guys have a good day, though. Six of Martian out.